wonders they'll do before their time on this planet is through. Some just don't have anything planned. They hide their hopes and their heads in the sand. Now I don't say who is wrong, who is right, but if by chance you're here for the night, then all I need is an hour or two to tell the tale of a dreamer like you. We all dream a lot. Some are lucky, some are not. But if you think it, want it, dream it, then it's real. You are what you feel. Now all that I say can be told another way, in the story of a boy whose dream came true, and it could be you.
Ago, not long after the Bible began, Jacob lived in the land of Canaan, a fine example of a family man. Jacob and sons depended on farming to earn their keep. Jacob and sons spent all of their days in the fields with sheep.
Jacob was the founder of a whole new nation, thanks to the number of children he'd had. He was also known as Israel, but most of the time his sons and his wives used to call him Dad. Jacob and sons, men of the soil, of the sheep and crook. Jacob and sons, a remarkable family in anyone's book.
Reuben was the eldest of the children of Israel, but Simeon and Levi were next in line. Naphtali and Issachar and Asher and Dan, Zebulun and Gad took the total to 9. Jacob and sons, Benjamin and Judah, which leaves only one. Jacob and sons, Joseph, Jacob's favorite son. Jacob and sons, Jacob and sons, Jacob and sons, Jacob and sons.
Joseph's mother, she was quite my favorite wife. I never really loved another all my life. And Joseph was my joy because he reminded me of her.
Now through young Joseph, Jacob lived his youth again. He loved him, praised him, gave him all he could, but then it made the rest feel second best. And even if they were
being told we're all so grand does not make us Joseph's fans.
But where they had really missed the boat is
we're great guys, but no one seems to notice.
Joseph's charm and winning smile failed to slay them in the aisle, and their father couldn't see the danger. He could not imagine any danger. He just saw in Joseph all his dreams come true. Jacob wanted to show the world he loved his son, to make it clear that Joseph was a special one. So Jacob bought his son a coat, a multicolored coat to wear. King would stop and stare
handsome, I look smart. I am a walking work of art. Such a dazzling coat of many colors. How I love my coat of many colors.
It was red and yellow and green and brown, scarlet and black and ochre and peach, ruby and olive and violet and
I look handsome, I look smart. I am a walking work of art. Such a dazzling coat of many colors. How I love my coat of many colors. It was red and yellow and green and brown, scarlet and black and ochre and peach, ruby and olive and violet and fawn, and lilac and gold and chocolate and mauve, green and crimson and silver and rose and azure and lemon and russet and gray, purple and white and pink and orange and blue.
Joseph's coat annoyed his brothers.
But what makes us mad are the things that Joseph tells us of the dreams he's often had.
I dreamed that in the fields one day the corn gave me a sign. Your 11 sheaves of corn all turned and bowed to mine. My sheaf was quite a sight to see, a golden sheaf and tall. Yours were green and second rate and really rather small.
This is not the kind of things we brothers like to hear. It seems to us that Joseph and his dreams should disappear.
I dreamed I saw 11 stars, the sun, the moon, and sky. Bowing down before my star, it made me wonder why. Could it be that I was born for higher things than you? A post in someone's government, a ministry or two.
Dreams of us, his brothers, how the decades big is gone. Father of sun and golden sheep, just a load of corn. Not only is he tactless, but he's also rather dear. For then he's laughing off us and there's only one of him. The dreams, of course, will not come true. That is, we think they won't come true. That is, we hope they won't come true. What if he's right all along? What if he's right all along? Oh, that's crystal clear. The writing on the wall means that Joseph someday soon will rise above us all. The accuracy of the dreams we brothers do not know. But one thing we are sure about, the dreamer,
Dreamer,
the dreamer,
dreamer,
the dreamer,
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 dreamer has to go. Next day, far from home, the brothers planned the repulsive crime.
Let's us grab him now, do him in while we got the time.
This they did and made the most of it. Tore his coat and flung him in a pit.
Let us leave him here all alone and he's about to die.
When some Ishmaelites, a hairy crew, came riding by. In a flash, the brothers changed their plan.
We need gas, let's Very much of Ishmael lights. Young, strong, well-behaved, going cheap, and he reads and writes.
In a trice, the dirty deal was done. Silver coins for Jacob's favorite son. Then the Ishmaelites galloped off with the slave in tow, off to Egypt where Joseph was not keen to go. It wouldn't be a picnic, he could tell.
And I don't speak Egyptian very well.
Joseph's brothers tore his precious multicolored coat. Having ripped it up, they next attacked a passing goat. Soon the wretched creature was no more. They dipped his coat in blood and guts and gore. Oh, now, brothers, how low can you stoop? You make a sordid group. Hey, how low can you stoop? Poor, poor Joseph sought to be a slave. Situation's brave, hey, sought to be a
Father, we've something to tell you. A story of a time. A tragic but inspiring tale of manhood in its prime. You know you had a dozen sons. Well, now that's not quite true. But feel no sorrow, do not grieve. He would not want you to. There's one more angel in heaven. There's one more star in the sky. Joseph will never forget you. It's tough, but we're gonna get by. There's one less place at our table. There's one more tear in my eye. But Joseph, the things that you stood for, light, truth, and light never die. When I think of his last great battle, a lump comes to my throat. It takes a man who knows no fear to wrestle with the ghost. Blood-stained coat is tribute to his final sacrifice. His body may be past its peak, but his soul's in paradise.
There's one less place at our table. There's one more tear in my eye.
angel in heaven. There's one more star in the sky. Father, the things that he stood for, like truth and light never. Coast is clear.
Joseph sold to be a slave. Situation's grave. He sold to be a slave.
Poor Joseph, what you gonna do? Things look bad for you, hey, what you gonna do?
To Egypt in chains and sold, where he was bought by a captain named Potiphar. Millionaires, having made a fortune buying shares in pyramids. Potiphar had made a huge pile, owned a large percentage of the Nile.
Meant that I could live in style.
And he did.
Oh, I did.
Potiphar was an unimportant slave who found he liked his master, consequently worked much harder even with devotion. Potiphar could see that Joseph was a cut above the average, made him leader of his house of maximum promotion. Potiphar was cool and so fine,
But my wife would never tell the lie.
it's all there in chapter 39 of Genesis.
Tell me everything you read, dear.
She was beautiful but evil, so a lot of men against his will. He would have to tell her that she still was his.
You're mine.
Joseph's looks and handsome figure had attracted her attention. Every morning she would beckon,
Come and lie with me. Joseph wanted to resist her till one day she proved too eager. Joseph cried in vain.
Please stop, I don't believe in free love.
Pity. Potiphar was counting shekels in his den below the bedroom when he heard a mighty rumpus clattering above him. Suddenly he knew his riches couldn't buy him what he wanted. Gold would never make him happy if she didn't love him. Letting out a mighty roar, Potiphar burst through the door.
Joseph, I'll see you rot in jail. The things you have done are beyond the pale.
Poor Joseph locked up in a cell. Things ain't going well, hey, locked up in a cell. Poor Joseph locked up in a cell. Things ain't going well, hey, locked up in a cell. Locked up in a cell.
Close every door to me, hide all the world from me, bar all the windows and shut out the light. Do what you want with me, hate me and laugh at me, darken my daytime and torture my night. If my life were important, I would ask, will I live or die? But I know the answers lie far from this world. Close every door to me, keep those I love from me. Children of Israel are never alone, for I know I shall find my own peace of mind. For I have been promised a land of my own. Just give me a number instead of my name. Forget all about me and let me decay. I do not matter, I'm only one person. Destroy me completely, then throw me away. If my life were important, I would ask, will I live or die? But I know the answer. answers lie far from this world. For we know we shall find our own peace of mind, for we have been promised a land of our own. You want with me, hate me and laugh at me, darken my daytime and torture my night. If my life were important, I would ask, will I live or die? But I know the answers lie far from this world. Close every door to me, keep those I love from me. Children of Israel are never alone, for I know I shall find my own peace of mind, for we have been promised a land of our own.
Joseph's luck was really out, his spirit and his fortune low. Alone he sat, alone he thought of happy times he used to know.
Hey, dreamer, don't be so upset. Hey, Joseph, you're not beaten yet.
Go, 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 Joseph, you know what they say. Hang on now, Joseph, you'll make it someday. Don't give up, Joseph, just wait and see. We've been outside and you're on the marquee.
The prison walls were wet and black, his chains were heavy, weighed him down. A candle was his only light, the hungry rats the only sound.
Dreamer, don't give up the fight. Hey, Joseph, things will turn out alright.
Go, 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 Joseph, you know what they say. Hang on now, Joseph, you'll make it someday. Don't give up, Joseph, fight till you drop. We read the book and you come out on top. Now into Joseph's prison cell were flung two very frightened men. We don't think that we will ever see the light of day again. Hey, Joseph, help us if you can. We've had dreams that we don't understand. Both men were servants of Pharaoh the king, both in the doghouse for doing their thing. One was a baker, a cook in his prime. One was a butler, the G's of his time.
Tell me of your dreams, my friends, and I will tell you what they show. Though I cannot guarantee to get it right, I'll have a go.
First the butler trembling talked of law. Nervously he spoke of what he
a pharaoh who drank from my cup. I tried to interpret, but I had to give up.
You will soon be free, my friend, so do not worry anymore. The king will let you out of here. You'll buckle as you did before.
Next the maker rose to tell his dream, hoping it would have a similar theme.
There I was standing with baskets of bread. High in the sky I saw birds overhead. Into my baskets and every slice. Now give me the message, my kiss would be nice.
Sad to say your dream is not the kind of dream I'd like to get. Pharaoh has it in for you. Your execution date is set. Don't rely on all I said I saw. It's just that I have not been wrong before.
Joseph, you know what they say. Hey, Joseph, you make it someday. Sha-la-la, Joseph, you're doing fine. You and your dream coat ahead of your time. No, Joseph, you know what they say.
his hand. To all intents and purposes he was Egypt with a capital E. Whatever he did, he was showered with praise. If he cracked a joke, then you chortled for days. No one had rights or a vote but the king. In fact, you might say he was fairly right-wing. When Pharaoh's around, then you get down on the ground. If you ever find yourself near Ramesses, get down on your knees.
A Pharaoh story, a Pharaoh story, a Pharaoh story.
Down at the other end of the scale, Joseph is still doing time in jail. For even though he is in with the guards, a lifetime in prison seems quite on the cards. But if my analysis of the position is right, at the end of the tunnel there's a glimmer of light. For all of a sudden indescribable things have shattered the sleep of both peasants and kings. Strange as it seems, there's been a run of crazy dreams, and a man who can interpret could go far, could become a star.
Could be a big success, could be famous, could be a big success.
Strange as it seems, there's been a run of crazy dreams, and a man who can interpret could go far, could become a star.
Could be a big success, could be famous, could be a big success.
Strange as it seems, there's been a run of crazy dreams, and a man who can interpret could go far, could become a star, could be a star.
Guess what? In his bed, Pharaoh had an uneasy night. He had had a dream that pinned him to his sheets with fright. No one knew the meaning of the dream. What to do, whatever could it mean? Then his butler said,
I know of a bloke in jail who is hard on dreams, could explain how Pharaoh said.
Pharaoh said,
Well, fetch this Joseph man. I need him to help me if he can.
Service to Pharaoh has begun. Tell me your problems, mighty one.
Welcome to Egypt there, Joseph. I was roaming along the banks of the river when 7 fat cows came out of the Nile. Oh yeah, and right behind these fine healthy animals came 7 other cows that were skinny and vile. Oh yeah, and then the thin cows ate the fat cows, which I thought would do them good. Oh yeah, but it didn't make them fat like I thought a monster supper should. The thin cows were as thin as they had ever been. This dream has got me baffled. Hey, Joseph, what does it mean? Now you know that kings ain't stupid, but I don't have a clue. So don't be cruel now, Joseph. Help me now, I beg of you. I was standing due doing nothing in the field out of town when I saw 7 beautiful ears of corn. Oh yeah, they were ripe, they were golden, but you guessed it, right behind them there were 7 other ears that were tattered and torn. Oh yeah, and then the bad gonna hit the good corn, they came up from behind, they say did. But Joseph, here's a punchline, it's really gonna blow your mind. The bad one was as bad as it had ever been. Well, this dream has got me all shook up. Treat me nice and tell me what it means. Hey, Joseph, won't you tell poor Pharaoh, what does it mean?
I understand the part about the corn, but I'm not quite sure about the cows. So, could you give that to me one more time, Mr. Pharaoh Man? Please?
Why, Joseph, you old hound dog, I'm all shook up over this dream. Hey! Don't step on my blue suede shoes. I'm gonna shake, rattle, and roll this dream for you one more time before I send you back to the jailhouse rock. Hit it! I was walking along the banks of the river when 7 fat cows came out of the Nile. Oh yeah, and right behind these fine, healthy animals came 7 other cows that were skinny and vile. Oh yeah, and then the thin cows ate the fat cows, which I thought would do them good. Oh yeah, but it didn't make them fat like I thought a monster supper should. The thing of the worst thing as they had ever been. This dream has got me baffled. Hey Joseph, what does it mean? Now you know that kings ain't stupid, but I don't have a clue. So don't be cruel now, Joseph. Help me now, I beg of you. Are you lonesome tonight? I was standing doing nothing in the field out of town when I saw 7 beautiful ears of corn. Oh yeah, they were ripe, they were golden, but you guessed it, right behind them there were 7 other ears that were tattered and torn. Oh yeah, and then the bad gonna eat the good corn, they came up from behind, you say it did. But Joseph, here's the punchline, it's really gonna blow your mind. The bad one was as bad as it had ever been. This dream has got me all shook up. Treat me nice and tell me what it means. Hey! Hey! Hey, Joseph! Won't you tell poor Pharaoh, what does it mean? Oh yeah.
Bumper crops are on their way. Years of plenty, endless wheat and tons of hay. Your farms will bloom, there won't be room to store the surplus food you grow. After that, the future doesn't look so bright. Egypt's luck will change completely overnight, and famine's hand will stock the land with food and all-time low. Noble king, there is no doubt what your dreams are all about. All these things you saw in your pajamas are a long-range forecast for your farmers, and I'm sure it's crossed your mind what it is you have to find. Find a man to lead you through the famine with a flair for economic planning. But who this man could be, I just don't know.
Who this man could be, I just don't know.
Who this man could be, I just don't know.
Who this man could be, I just don't know.
Who this man could be, I just don't know.
This Joseph is a clever kid. Who'd have thought that 14 cows would mean the things he said they did? Joseph, you must help me further. I have found a job for you. You shall lead us through this crisis. You shall be my number 2.
Pharaoh told his guards to fetch a chisel from the local store, where he kindly ordered them to cut the chains that Joseph wore. Joseph got a royal pardon and a host of splendid things, a chariot of gold, a cloak, a medal, and some signet rings. Joseph, Pharaoh's number 2. Joseph, Egypt looks to you. Joseph, Pharaoh's number 2. Joseph, Egypt looks to you. Joseph. 7 summers on the clock were perfect, just as Joseph said. Joseph saw that food was gathered ready for the years ahead. 7 years of famine followed. Egypt did not mind a bit. The first recorded rationing in history was a hit.
Joseph, how can we ever say all that we want to about you? We're so glad that you came our way. We should have perished without you.
Joseph, we are the perfect team. Old buddies, that's you and me. I was wise to have chosen you. You'd be wise to agree.
Joseph, how can we ever say all that we want to about you? We're so glad that you came our way. We should have perished without you.
We were in a jam, would have baffled Abraham. But now we're a partnership, it's just a piece of cake.
Greatest man since Noah, only goes to show up.
Anyone from anywhere can make it if they get a lucky break.
This could be a happy ending, perfect place to stop the show. Joseph, after all, has got about as far as he can go. But I'm sure that Jacob and his other sons have crossed your mind. How the famine hit the family Joseph left behind.
Do you remember the good years in Canaan? The summers were endlessly gold. The fields were a patchwork of clover. The winters were never too cold.
stroll down the boulevard together. And everything around us was fine.
Now the fields are dead and bare, no joie de vivre anywhere. Et maintenant we drink a bitter wine. Those Canaan days we used to know, where have they gone? Where did they go? Again, raise your berries to those Canaan days.
Do you remember those wonderful parties? The splendor of Canaan's cuisine. Those extravagant, elegant soirees. The gayest the Bible has ever seen. It's funny, but since we lost Joseph, oh, we've gone to the other extreme. No one comes to dinner now. We'd only eat them anyhow. I even find I'm missing Joseph's dream.
Those Canaan days we used to know, where have they gone? Where did they go? Again, there's a berries to
It's funny, but since we lost Joseph, oh, we've gone to the other extreme. Perhaps we all misjudged the lad. Perhaps he wasn't quite that bad. And now we miss his entertaining dream.
Those Canaan days we used to know, where have they gone? Where did they go? Again, raise your berries to those Canaan days.
Jamais perdre pas, jamais donne-moi ça.
Where have they gone? Where did they go? Eh bien, raise your berets to those Canaan days.
It's funny, but since we lost Joseph, we've gone to the other extreme. Perhaps we all misjudged the lad. Perhaps he wasn't quite that bad. And how we miss his entertaining dreams.
Those Canaan days we used to know, where have they gone? Where did
brothers to those
in the future looked rough. Jacob's family were finding it tough.
For the famine has caught us unprepared. We are thin, we are ill, we are getting scared. It's enough to make anyone weep. We are down to our very last sheep. We will starve and we hang around here. When in Egypt there's food going spare. They got corn, they got meat, they got fruit and drinks.
We had the time, we couldn't see the Sphinx.
So they finally decided to go.
Here we go.
Off to Egypt to see Brother Joe. So they all lay before Joseph's feet.
When he brings you something to eat.
Joseph found it straight out to laugh because not a brother among them knew who he was.
I shall now take them all for a ride. After all they have tried fratricide. I dreamed that in the fields one day the corn gave me a sign. Your 11 sheaves of corn all turned and bowed to mine. I dreamed I saw 11 stars, the sun, the moon, and sky, bowing down before my star, and now I realize why. How do I know where you come from? You could be spies, telling me that you are hungry. That could be lies. How do I know who you are? Why do you think I should help you? Would you help me?
Yes.
Why on earth should I believe you? I've no guarantee.
Grovel, cringe vows to fall. Worship, worship, beg, kneel, sponge, crawl. Grovel, grovel, cringe vows to fall. Worship, worship, beg, we are just 11 brothers, good men and true. Though we know we count for nothing, we're up next to you. Honesty is our middle name. Life is only happy from us. Hope's almost gone. It can't be very hard to see us from sideways on grovel, grovel. Cringe vows to fall. Worship, worship. Beg, kneel, sponge, crawl.
I rather like the way you're talking, astute and sincere. Suddenly your tragic story gets me right here.
This is what we hope to say.
Always tugging at my heartstrings seems quite justified. I shall give you what you came for, and lots more beside.
Cringe vows to fall. Worship, worship. Beg, kneel, sponge, crawl. Thank you, thank you. Cringe vows to fall. Worship, worship. Beg, kneel, sponge, crawl.
Joseph handed them sackloads of food, and they groveled with base gratitude. And unseen, Joseph
you robbers, your little number's up. One of you has stolen my precious golden cup.
Joseph started searching through his brother's sacks. Everyone was nervous, no one could relax. Is it Reuben? No. Is it Simeon? No. Is it Naphtali? No. Is it Dan? No. Is it Asher? No. Is it Issachar? No. Is it Levi? No. Who's the man? No. Is it Zebulun? No. Is it Gad? No. Is it Judah? No. Is it him? Could it possibly be Benjamin?
Benjamin, you nasty youth, your crime has shocked me to the core. Never in my whole career have I encountered this before. Guards, seize him, lock him in a cell, throw the keys into the Nile as well.
Each of the brothers fell to his knees.
Show him some mercy, Almighty One, please. He would not do this, he must have been framed. Jealous and beat us, we should be blamed.
I hear the steel drums sing their song. They're singing, man, you know you got it wrong. I hear the voice of the yellow bird singing in the trees. This is quite absurd. Oh yes, it's true. Benjamin is straighter than the big bamboo. No ifs, no buts. Benjamin is honest as coconuts.
So does the tide wash the golden sand. Benjamin is an innocent man. So does bananas need the sun. We are the criminal guilty ones.
Oh no, it's true. How you can accuse him is a mystery.
Save him.
Take me. Benjamin is straighter than the tall palm tree. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh no, not he. How you can accuse him is a mystery. Save him. Take me. Benjamin is straighter than the tall palm tree. I hear the tides washing gold and sand. Benjamin is an innocent man. Sure as bananas need the sun. We are the criminal guilty ones. Oh no, not he. How you can accuse him is a mystery. Save him. Take me. Benjamin is straighter than the tall palm tree. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh no, not he. Not he. Benjamin is straighter than the tall palm tree.
Each of the brothers fell to his knees. Oh, show him some mercy, Almighty One, please. He would not do this, he must have been
should be blamed. And Joseph knew by this his brothers now were honest men. The time had come at last to reunite them all again. La 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 la.
Is it hard to see that Joseph, who you thought was dead, your brother is me?
Joseph, Joseph, is it really true? Joseph, Joseph, is it really you? Joseph, Joseph. So Jacob came to Egypt, no longer fearing home. And Joseph came to meet him in his chariot of gold, of
I close my eyes, drew back the curtain to see for certain what I thought I knew. Far, far away, someone was weeping, but the world was sleeping. Any dream will do. I wore my coat with golden lining, bright colors shining, wonderful and new. And in the east, the dawn was breaking, and the world was waking. Any dream will do. A crash of drums,
Flash of light.
my golden coat flew out of sight. The colors faded into darkness. I was left alone. May I return to the beginning. The light is dimming, and the dream is true. The world and I, we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream Close every door to me, hide all the world from me, bar all the windows and shut out the light. Do what you want with me, hate me and laugh at me, darken my daytime and torture my night. If my life were important, I would ask, will I live or die? But I know the answers lie far from this world. Close every door to me, keep those I love from me. Children of Israel are never alone, for I know I shall find my own peace of mind, for I have been promised a land of my own. If my life were important, I would ask, will I live or die? But I know the answers lie far from this world. Close every door to me, keep those I love from me. Children of Israel are never alone, for we know
in heaven, there's one more star in the sky. Joseph will never forget you. It's tough, but we're gonna get by. Like truth and light never die.
a man who can interpret could go far. Could become a star. Could be a
Banks of the river when 7 fat cows came out of the Nile. Oh yeah, and right behind these fine healthy animals came 7 other cows that were skinny and vile. Oh yeah, and then the thin cows ate the fat cows, which I thought would do them good. Oh, but it didn't make them fat like I thought a monster's supper should. The thing of the worst thing as they had ever been. This dream has got me baffled. Hey Joseph, what does it mean? Now you know that kings ain't stupid, but I don't have a clue. So don't be cruel now, Joseph. Help me now, I beg of you.
So back in Canaan, the future looks rough. Jacob's family was finding it tough. But the family has it's enough to make anyone weep. We are down to our very last sheep. We will start if we hang on. Take us forth, take our feet. So they finally decided to go up to Egypt to see Brother Joe.
Oh no, not you. How you gonna kiss him is a mystery.